Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, Driven. I don't know much about it. It's the IMDb synopsis says, intense thriller where politics, big business, and narcotics collide. There's a longer one there. I'm not rating it. I'm just going to get into it and start watching it and then translate what I see to you so that you don't have to read it either. You can just hear what I think it's about. 6.2 on IMDb. Jason Sudeikis is in it. Judy Greer is in it. Erin Moriarty, who is from The Boys, if you've started watching that TV show, a new series on Amazon Prime, is in it. Justin Bartha from The Hangover, and some other people. There's a whole bunch of other people, but I don't know what kind of role they play. You just read the names, and the next thing you know, they're just like a waitress in a scene. So let me get into it, watch it a little bit, find out what it's about, tell you that, and then tell you who's really in it and who's the main characters and what's going on. So hour and 53 minutes and 52 seconds, so I'll start it up here and I'll be back in a little bit. Stick around. Hey everybody, I want to do a quick check-in here. We're watching Driven. We're at the 49-minute, 35-second mark. And a little bit more than what IMDb gave us. So Jason Sudeikis and Pam Greer are a family. They have two sons as well. And he's a pilot who was smuggling cocaine into wherever, you know, something like that. Probably into the United States, I guess. He gets busted. And then he becomes basically an informant for the FBI. And as he's becoming an informant, he moves and he lives very close to, if not next door to, John DeLorean. And when he's building the DeLorean. So not much else than that. The FBI is having him try and inform, I guess, on one of his old drug partners in some way, some form or fashion. So that's all we really know at this point. So that's it. And it's weird that it's 50 minutes and that's all we really know. But I think it's building up. So far, I like it. I like Jason Sudeikis. Sometimes you like him, sometimes you don't. This is one that you know, he's like he's pretty good. I like his character. I actually like Pam Greer as well. And that's it. So let me get back to it. We're a little under halfway, so I'm sure it's going to pick up here in a little bit. Not that it's boring. It just, as I tell you, I just realize that really not much else has happened besides that. I mean, at this point, you could probably fast forward to the 50-minute mark and he'd pick up where you left off. He's going to parties with John DeLorean as he's trying to do all this and creating a connection there, and he's working with his ex-drug running partner or boss or whatever he was and trying to get him caught, is it. And talking to the FBI as his informant. That's it. Alright, enough. Let me get back to it. I'm sure there's going to be a lot more exciting stuff. If there is, I will check in again. If not, I will see you at the credits. See ya.
So why'd you come back?
Hey everybody, we're at the credits of Driven, and it was entertaining the entire time. So like I said, not a lot happened in the first 50 minutes or whatever, but it kept me interested. And it continued as, you know, the story kind of evolves a little bit after that, after our first check-in there, and it shows how John DeLorean is involved with you know, the informant and the drug dealing and all that kind of stuff, and it's all around the time where he developed the DeLorean, and that plays an integral part of this entire movie. So you might already know the story of John DeLorean, because what I didn't realize it, and I forgot to mention this, I think I forgot to mention it, this is all based on not on a true story. It says on actual events. So I'm sure there's a lot of elaboration in this, or hearsay, whatever. But you know, evidently a lot of it, pieces of it, have to be true because they were public. And they actually show, you know, at the end, the actual John DeLorean versus the character or the actor who played him, and the same thing with Jimmy, who was Jason Sudeikis. So I liked it. I liked it a lot. I think the best way to say, you know, will you enjoy this movie, it's your tolerance level for Jason Sudeikis, because it's really him this entire movie. And I think it's one of his better characters. Not that his characters have a lot of different range. I mean, he's Jason Sudeikis in a lot of his different movies. You know what I mean? And I think this one was at least tame enough that I thought it was enjoyable. Very interesting story. I liked the actors. I liked the guy who played John DeLorean. I thought Pam was great. I thought she did a good job. Sometimes her roles are like, you can take her or leave her, and she, she was just enough in this one. Looked fantastic too. Everybody else that I kind of mentioned that was in it was only smaller roles. It was really about them. So there you have it. That's it. That's all I got. I think it's worth watching if you like these kinds of movies based on true stories, movies about heists and drug deals and cars, essentially. So that's all I got for you. Check it out. If you do, let me know what you thought. Love to hear your comments. And tune in next time. Kimmel's Irish Pub.